Hello and welcome to Amethyst Star Crafting. My name is Jane Ormark and I'm a UK independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. And today I thought that we would do a little technique because I've been asked by a few people about embossing powders and why we only stock so few embossing powders, and they want embossing powders in other colours. And you can emboss in any colour you want. So I thought I would show you that. I'm going to be using Peaceful Moments for some sentiments because I need some sentiments, and sentiments look lovely when they're embossed. And you need some Versamark, which is a watermark stamp pad, and it's sort of like a sticky stamp pad. And you need some clear embossing powder. So all you need is clear embossing powder. And I'm going to show you very quickly. I'm just going to take a piece of basic white cardstock. I'm going to get my sentiments out, and what ones are we going to use? I think we're going to use any one that we really want, actually. I'm going to do it in 4 different ways. So just popping the sentiment in on a block. And you can do this with, as I say, any colours. So let's start with a Misty Moonlight, a dark blue. And what you need to do is you need to take your Versamark. Now my Versamark is well used, so it is different colours, and you need to ink it up in the Versamark first of all. Okay, so just ink that up in the Versamark, and then you're going to stamp it into your ink pad. So making sure that that's really nice. And then you are going to, in fact, I'm going to do it on this one to start off with. So you're just going to put it in the centre of your piece, how you want it, and just stamp it. So this is in Misty Moonlight. And then all you need to do is to get some of the clear embossing powder. So I'm just going to put this on here because I haven't got it in a pot. I've only got a little bit. So I always just take a piece of copy paper and fold it in half because I find that easier for me. So we'll just put it, it's got a real crease in it actually, but that's fine. So you're going to put your piece in there, take your embossing powder and just sprinkle that right the way across. And this is clear, which is why you can do it on any colour. And then we're just going to pick that up and we can put that to one side for a minute, and we're going to do all of the embossing at the same time. So, or rather use the heat gun at the same time. So let me just put this one back in here. I wanted to make sure that it didn't dry out. So always put your lid back on, but it will last a long time. So let me just get I'm going to do a few so you can see the different colours that you can do it with whatever colour you want. So let's take this out of here, got some more on there, and I'm literally just going to take some out in, let's take this one out, and let's do this one in Magenta Madness. That's going to be a bit bright. So again, into your Versamark, ink it up with the Versamark first of all. Take your colour that you want, which is the Magenta Madness, ink that up in the colour, and then just put that down on the bottom like that. So you've now got a really bright pink. Now I'm going to do, as I say, a few of these before I emboss them all so you can see them, only so you can see the different colours, but I need to do it. You need to do it relatively quickly before the ink dries too much, because then it doesn't stick as well. So that's why I'm doing each one separately. So I can put that one off. And we'll do one more in a neutral, so you can see, as I say, you can do it in whatever ones you want. Put that in there. I'm just going to put that to one side, not put the lid on. Hopefully it won't go everywhere. So these are the moments we'll look back on with joy. And then what one haven't I used in here? Let's just use a, whoops, pop this back in there. Let's use a happy birthday. So I'm going to use a happy birthday, and this time I'm going to do it in, let's do it in smoky slate. So, oops, wrong way round. Trying to do it in a rush and I'm doing it the wrong way around now. Okay, let's do it. That in on there. So first one is into your Versamark, because then that keeps your Versamark fairly clean, although as I say you wouldn't know from mine because it's well used. So ink it up in there, then straight onto your ink pad and get the colour up from there, and then we'll just put that one in like that. Okay, so we've got all three of them, and as I say, you can do any colour you want. You just put Versamark first and then your colour second, and then we just need to put this one in with the embossing powder. And by putting the Versamark first, it means that the Versamark is the first thing that is stamped, which gives you that sticky layer that the embossing powder will then stick to. So exactly the same as if you're doing it in any colour. By doing it in the clear, it will work on anything, any colour you want, because your Versamark is still going down first. So let's get these three out. So we've got a Magenta Madness, a Smoky Slate and a Misty Moonlight. So I'm just going to heat my heat gun up off camera just a minute so that it doesn't make too much of a noise. I have quite a loud voice, so I can talk over the top. But as I say, I've used this technique for years and years and years. But as I say, there's quite a lot of new stampers coming along that maybe haven't seen this. So you literally just put your heat gun on over the top and you will see that it will start to melt the powder, and then you have the beautiful Misty Moonlight. We've now got the Smoky Slate, and then we've got the Magenta Madness, in on there. So let me just take that out of there. So you now have, you can see you've got the lovely shine for the happy birthday. You've got this one, and then all you need to do is to take a punch. So I've got this punch in on here, and then you can just get that straight. You've then got a selection of different embossed sentiments ready to go. I'll just take that one out and see if, well, in fact, I might do this one. Am I going to do this one that way? I think I am. I'll do that one afterwards, and then you've got this one. But as I say, you've got the lovely, I hope you can see, beautifully embossed, and as I say, any colour you want to do. So a quick technique, very simple to do. All you need is clear embossing powder and Versamark and any ink pads that you want. So thank you so much for watching me. As always, please stay safe and well, and please be kind. Bye-bye.